with Ron Ringen and his gorgeous Sanger Hydro. Bad Chance. What year is this, Ron?
It's a 1978 hull.
All right. And is it an actual race hydro?
Well, it's no,
You know, it has some race history, or no?
no. I wanted to get into running blown alcohol, but the cubic dollars kept me from doing that.
So you had it all ready to go, though.
Yeah, I was working towards that direction. Right?
Yeah. I noticed the parachute back here, and
Yeah, it would be nice to remove that the way I use the boat now, but unfortunately I'd have some holes left that I don't want showing, so I took the chute out of the pack.
now this is your Chrysler Hemi. What cubic inches is in there?
It's about 460. Got a half-inch crank in it, 354 heads, and I don't know. It's nothing fantastic as far as as far as big inches. A lot of the Chevy guys are running way bigger inches than that. But
Is
it's,
that
it's about 460.
A Lenco 2-speed?
Yeah, I've got a 2-speed. The back half is a air actuated, CO2 actuated 2-speed, and then the front half is a clutch. And thank God for that this weekend, because that long 5-mile-an-hour run allows me to,
Take
pull
it
it out
in
of
and
gear
out.
and clean it up a little, so I don't kill any plugs.
Now the air shifter is pretty much mandatory, as far as
Well, it would be
getting in and
very
out.
difficult to, shift it. You'd have to reach around and
Reach back.
and have an arm something such as that. So
all
this
works.
way, I've got a button underneath the seat. I can just blip the button and we're in second gear.
All right. Well, I heard a lot about the 354 heads on the 392 blocks, and I guess that was I don't want to say Big Daddy secret.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but they definitely are supposed to work better like that. I've been running 392s ever since right out of high school, and I think that combination seems to be pretty decent.
Well, even the Florian really doesn't have any stress cracking in or nothing.
I try not to take it out in the rough stuff.
Did you get it brand new?
Brand new, yeah.
Wow. All right. Have you ever pulled the chute?
No, I haven't.
I was looking at that going, I want to see how that feels. What kind of injection system is on it?
It is a 4-hole Hillborn.
Oh, okay.
And,
Hillborn.
I recently sent it out to Kinsler and had him flow it, which was a few bucks, but I think it was well worth it. It cleaned it up. I had it running halfway decent, but I see now how inefficient it was actually running. I was using way too much fuel.
How's the wing do with it?
Well, on hydro, the idea behind the wing is it's nothing like a flat. It's supposed to add just stability, no sort of down force or up force. It's just supposed to help stabilize the ride, and so you have it basically at a zero setting. And I think it pretty much does that with this boat.
It seemed to do it for this one.
Yeah.
You got outboard steering on there.
Yes. Right.
Does it use a steel rudder or is it a titanium or?
No, it's steel. It's
Steel?
steel. Yeah. And welded in the back to water pickup like so many of them are.
Yeah, where your
Absolutely.
water would come in here. Then.
Exactly. Right.
All right. Your breathers, did you weld these in?
Yes.
Oh, I was looking
Those
at
are
that.
these are kind of hard to come by too.
Oh, the ceramic.
Yeah.
Wow.
He has 3 sets of.
Oh my God.
I'm very jealous.
I'm very impressed. Barney's got that Raisin Crest, that 55. Well, that's a nice one.
Yes, it is very nice. He's really done a good job with it.
Have to work him out of some of those wires. Oh yeah. Now what's this bottle? You got a bottle here
Okay.
and here.
All right. This is. Well, actually, I kind of lost my mind on this project. Like I said, I wanted to go alcohol racing. And I'm just working stiff, so couldn't own 2 boats. So what I did is I came up with this frame arrangement. I don't know if you've ever seen anything like this. I think I was one of the first guys to do this, but I don't know. This is one of these late night ideas. And I'm turning into reality. The idea behind it was to have 8 bolts, and I used to have a bunch of quick disconnects on all the fluid lines, which I got rid of. They were too big and gaudy, and I was afraid of flow levels.
Yeah.
But the idea behind it is at home I have another frame exactly like this, and it has a tall. This I'm running 54 gears, and at home I've got 6 to 7. Another Lenco clutch and 2-speed. And then, of course, I was going to run the all-aluminum Donovan motor to go racing.
Yeah.
So the idea was you pull the 8 bolts, quick disconnects, and I've got a special frame that I made, or I don't know exactly how
for a
it goes.
hoist, huh?
Yeah, and you lift out the entire unit. Then I've got the bottoms of these drilled and tapped for casters. So you set it down on the floor on the casters, roll it to the side, you roll over the race frame with the taller gears and all that, and the other aluminum motor, drop it in, bolt it all back up. These I have on 2 stainless steel rods and on a clamp type arrangement. Those come out, and I've got a bigger seat so that you can fit your chute jacket, sit in it, okay? And you'd mount it in the center. And then I've got the steering on a telescoping rod, and it swaps holes with a tack. Boom, you got yourself a center drive drag boat. You go to the races,
Yeah.
and you come back home.
Oh,
you
it
wanna-
slide right over.
Right. They just swap holes, and then you come home and you take the race engine setup out and put the gas one back in, put the 2 seats back in, and swap the steering with
Now
the tack.
this motor, it would slide, right?
No.
Or it doesn't? It looks
No,
like it
it's
could
bolted.
slide on the bars.
Yeah, but see,
Yeah, I see.
it's bolted.
It's got a
Yeah.
bolt there now, but almost looks like you could make that slidable too. To give you,
Well, if you wanted to move
You know,
it around, you probably
motor.
could without too much trouble. And then what I tried to do is use each one of these steel frames for something. Like the top one here is the fire system. That's this bottle here.
oh, okay, that's the
what
fire
you
system.
started asking.
Yeah.
Right. The bottom one I used to hide my throttle cable and the fuel pressure line. Right.
All right. Right on.
And this of course is the engine oil cooler.